has more exes than Taylor Swift.
Suspect looked like he escaped prison.
Suspect's last ex was a prostituter.
Suspect thinks he's hard because he joined a fucking prison gang.
Suspect used to be in Cobra Kai.
Suspect looks like all his exes are in jail.
Only one. Suspect looks like she picks up all her exes from jail.
Suspect looks like he doesn't have a car to pick someone up from jail.
Suspect just barely got her car out of repo.
Suspect looks like he's never had a job and is a terrorist.
Care of you. I do. Anybody else?
Well, hello, ladies. Hi, Nina, Chris. Hey, Amanda. Jelly Beans. Hey, Mama. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Susan, Rochelle, Marcy. Thank you for being a moderator, by the way. Hi, Miss Kelly. You know what, you guys? I don't have another device. Chris, I would love to mod you. Kelly, I would love to mod you. I was able to do it because some of the ladies commented before the stream. And I tried to go out and then come back in, and I think I messed up the intro and everything. So how is everybody? Oh my God, I haven't live streamed in 6 months. Hi, Tabitha. Hi, Curls. Hi. Oh my God, I can't even highlight comments anymore, guys. Lurkington. Hi. I hope I see a bunch of you in here. Hi, B. I would love to mod you, but you didn't comment before the stream. I don't have another device. I do have my tablet, but I don't have a block. It's one of them C chargers blocks, and I don't have one. I just have a USB block. Yes, and I will after the stream if I can, Chris and BB. Hi everybody. Hi. I am so happy to see you guys. Susan, it's been forever. Yes. Yeah, so that's like the only thing. I am so glad I'm doing this live too. I really am. I'm really excited. I tried to take a nap and all I could do was lay there. And then literally 2 minutes before I'm ready to hop on here, all of a sudden, my brother-in-law comes in with this big dumbass football pizza. And yeah, like, I'm not going to eat on a live stream. I hope everything is well with everyone too. Yes, Susan, very that. Yeah, so I just get to sit here and look at this big old dumbass football pizza. Thanks, Chris. I kind of threw it together. So I'll definitely make sure I make a new one. But while people are coming in, it's only 8:35. I thought it was really interesting, and I made sure that I watched some things today and looked into some things today. So I kind of had an idea of what I was talking about, because the reality is I have not given a shit about Jessica Kent for 8 months plus, right? In fact, when she, tried to cancel me and did, in fact, take down my channel by falsely striking me, her and her patrons, I really didn't say much because life took a really big turn for me. And I have not, paid attention to her since. And I really haven't spoke out about Jessica Kent and her cancel culture vulture ass. I watched a couple live streams, some of her recent ones, and I wanted to put this together for you guys while people are coming in right here in the beginning. There's a lot of stuff for us to cover. I spoke to Jason. We're going to have to take a vote here and, see, about things that we can get together in the future. And just, I don't know, we have a lot of things to talk about, right? But I wanted to put this highlight reel together for you because 2 days ago, she was on one and she did about a 40-minute stream, right? And I got it pretty much down to about 4 minutes for you guys. And I'm giving you just the highlights, just the moments that stand out to me. And we can kind of see where Jessica's head is at as of 2 days ago, right? Let's do that real quick. So kind of kick back, maybe chit chat in the chat for a little bit. We'll watch about 4 minutes of 40 minutes worth of fucking nothing.
All girls trip. It's needed, It's just needed from until I practice, and I just remind myself what all the cards mean and read the book again and like practice a little bit. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just like, oh, this card means this. Like, there's more involved. So this one's kind of different than most. No, not different. Like, it's just kind of weird. I used to be able to do a tarot reading with just a regular deck of playing cards. I was just so good at it. So it was one of my hustles when I was pregnant in jail. Not just pregnant in jail, but even before that, it was just one of my hustles. I learned how to read tarot cards on a regular. It's bad for you. It's healthier than crystal meth. So, cheers. The fuck? Guys, I used to have heroin for breakfast, right? Now I have bacon, pancakes, eggs. Like, what do you want from me? I used to be on drugs. And now I eat... I'm not talking to guys. Not that I care if you're gay, if you're a guy. Specifically, just to the women right now, just don't choose men, Just be gay. This is subscriber only. Micah, you knock it off. Jesus is king. Yeah, great. So, it's against, Christianity to be gay, right? Being gay is a sin. So, if you are not gay, so you should just be gay, because being gay is a sin, and he died for our sins. Because if you're not gay, what was this for? What was the crucifixion for? Just be gay, bro. Jesus, why don't you just say, I'm a depressed bitch? Like, what? I should not have these right now. Go back to therapy, bitch. You are a depressed person. I'm going through some shit, and I'm crying a lot lately, but I'm fine. Shit happens. Life is just, I need to leave. I felt so hopeless, and I'm just so grateful now that my kids are safe. I'm safe. Everything's okay. We're fine. But that fucking cunt, literally try to gaslight me and say, you're crazy. He can have a gun. You just need to let this go. And I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna fucking murder me. He's probably gonna fucking murder me. Or the kids, oh my God.
And then come to find out, he showed it to them and left it in a room with them alone, put it on the side table of one of the beds, and left the room. Yeah, I'm talking about Jen cutting. And my kids are just very smart, and they knew better than to touch it, and they were completely safe and fine, but that could have gone very wrong.
She helped put my kids in danger. She helped put me in danger. She tried to get him to subpoena her to testify against me to take my children. It's why she lost her job at the county, because she was lying on stage, lying in court. If she didn't like you, she wouldn't help you with harm reduction supplies. If she didn't like you, she'd call DCFS falsely. She really is an evil cunt.
I'm okay. I worry about all the other people that she has harmed, and that is what fucking scares me.
I didn't mention her for over a year and a half. I didn't say anything about her or what she did to me until she tried to come back to YouTube with I have a micro bakery. Bitch, bye. So, yeah, because you got fired from your county job for lying in court, for trying to fucking put kids in homes of active using parents and trying to take kids away from good homes. I usually don't do today. I decided that I was going to remove a copyright strike on someone's channel. It was a luck thing. Blah, 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 blah. I defended you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, I'm good. She emailed me again, and she's like, I feel like you're singling me out, and this is fucking harsh. And she's like, I didn't do shit to you, actually, and this is harsh. I'm like, yeah, I'll give it to you. It's fine, I'll give it to you. You can have 3. I only gave you 1. I hate you. Get the fuck off my channel. You talk crazy to me on Facebook. Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. And you're on my life. He's fair, and he gives me constructive criticism. You can do all of that without hijacking my content, and I think that's what a lot of people in that niche don't understand. You guys can literally just talk about me. You don't have to steal my shit. Just don't steal my shit. Done. Materials is I draw 5. And materials is always in there at least 2 times. It's been 3 times though. So the universe is telling me that I am not going to be fucking broke. Love that for me. I'm going to be financially fine. It's just not what I thought. No. I don't know. I think one of them is in jail. I'm not actually sure. Mindy's waiting to go to jail. She's got pending charges.
I haven't talked to any of these people in over a year and a half. I have no idea what they're doing. So they're only bothering me if I give it attention or I feed into it or I watch what they're doing. I don't fucking know what they're doing. I have not seen anything in a year and a half.
Moments later.
Or prison. I don't know, pending charges because she got arrested for fentanyl, and then she was out and snitched on somebody, and then caused a fucking whole scene with the cops, and then the cops re-arrested her for false statement. I have no drama. Well, I have a little drama in my life, but I don't cause drama. Usually, am I the problem?
Oh, Mama liked her pizza, that's for sure. Amanda, Mr. Nobody is not locked up, but I don't think that was Mr. Nobody that that we were thinking of either. Yeah, she was talking about Jen Cutting, whoever that is, that I think was friends with Jessa and Mindy at one point. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, who is JK talking about? As far as the copyright strike, like Jessica, nobody is talking about you, dude. Who are you picking on now? Who are you even picking on? Was on her OF2. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I reached out to Jason and I'm like, look, I'm going to be talking about this breakup. I'm sure you heard about it. You're totally welcome to come up if, you want to gossip with us. And he is actually busy tonight. I didn't schedule my live around him, of course. And he's busy this evening, but he said, it was up to you guys. If you guys want, him to come on and us to have a conversation and, you can see how he's doing. We can get his input on what he thinks about the breakup. And, just based on everything we come together tonight, we could talk about, whatever with him. It's just, it's up to you guys if you want him to come on. And, we could schedule a time and date where he is available. And yeah, he'll be happy to come on and talk to you guys. I'm sure he misses you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Sitting at home watching her OnlyFans. So, you know what? He told me like flat out, like, I so don't give a fuck, but it might be fun to like come kick it. But now that I, reached out to him right before the live, he's actually out and busy. So I follow her on Instagram. Who is Jen Cutting? Okay, at least I know it's Cutting and not Cunning. Okay, so that would be so cool. That would be fun to watch. Okay. Yeah, Chris, I know you're down for Jason. That's what all the J's are for, I'm sure. I think it would be a hilarious fucking hour to spend together, right? Just like what Jason's been up to. I certainly don't give a fuck what Mindy's been up to, but I would even like to know what Jason's been up to. I would love to know his opinion on the breakup. Okay, referral. Thank you for being here. Oh, you love Jen. Oh, wow. So she's like a nice girl. And she got fired from the county for like putting kids and stuff. Now she's cooking and baking. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you being here. I'm in Chicago. WWE is in Chicago. Oh, that's so cool. Met in real life. Jen had lost her daughter and regained custody. Okay. So very much a story like Jessica's. Bring Mr. Nobody back. Yes, we have to. I would love to talk to him for sure. Yeah, I would love to talk to him for sure. But yeah, it's Friday night and I'm sure, he has things going on anyway. So yeah, just we'll schedule it and I'll, let him know. Glad he's not in jail. Was gonna say free the guys. Yeah, no, he's not in jail. He definitely got right back to me. How's Amanda been? Do you talk to her still? No, I do not. Jen is cool. Okay. So yeah, I would love to get to know a little bit more about that for sure. But I also found out right before the live stream, shout out to Nina. She informed me, and I cannot believe it. I can't believe it's about to come out of my mouth. That Berner proposed to Jessica at a Jelly Roll concert. Put in my mind with the trees. You're silly. Yeah, no, I've never really spoken to Amanda, but I do. I like. Yeah, she what did come in here earlier, I believe. Yeah, no, but I've never been like in contact with Amanda in that way. But yeah, at a Jelly Roll concert, how funny is that? And they were looking for people to sponsor their wedding. Like, do you guys think you're fucking Tana Mojo and Jake Paul? How in the hell did I not hear about that? It was a show. Referral. It was such a show. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Yes, Curls. Shame on you for not informing me. I've been so out of the loop with Jessica because let's be for real, you guys. She's like not even like a D-lister influencer. You know what I'm saying? Like her and Berner's breakup is hardly breaking news. It's hardly anything anybody really wants to talk about, right? Like it's some breaking story. But like, in this case, it's humorous to me, unfortunately for her. And like, there's so many of us who just seen this shit coming. Why not talk about it? They didn't even make wedding plans. That is old news, right? Like, I'm real. He was caught peeping out other girls. But then I seen a comment earlier that she's dating a girl. And you just heard her with the whole gay speech. Jesus died for your sins. You might as well be gay. Like, dude, who talks like that? Jessica fucking Kent. Do y'all believe JK cheated with Jay Lawless? I don't even know who that is, but like, what? What? Yeah, they really are nobodies. Like, I think I'm giving her clout by even addressing this breakup. But it's like too funny not to fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? She is married to Jason. You're right. So they couldn't. I didn't even think about that, Amanda. Oh my God. She did with her. Yes, that little one. Such a shame. Jessica had a baby calling. I know. I thought of that too. Yeah. Oh, okay. She has a girlfriend. Jay Lawless has a girlfriend. Just stirring the pot. That makes sense. Oh, the porn star. Got you. I knew that name. Yeah, like, dude, she could only wish. But yeah, like, dude, just everything she was saying in her latest stream just 2 days ago, wanting the tarot cards to tell her, like, what, that, like, love is gonna be, mended and your life is gonna be good. No, like, she put on a show, a 40-minute show for Berner and wanted him to know that her tarot card said, haha, motherfucker, I'm still going to be financially stable. I think, me personally, and, I want us all to chime in here. I think that she finally has had enough of him draining her financially. And I don't even think he's broke. I think he's got money. Yeah, that's true. Just because they have somebody, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Just because. That's true, referral, and that's just it. Is that what it's gonna end up being with Berner? Is he gonna be an abuser of sorts? Right, Jilly Beans. And that's the thing. Like, girl, you tried to say that was your whole hustle, and you can't read those cards because they're weird, but you can read a deck of cards. No, I didn't start early. It started at 8:30, Terry Lynn. You're just late, girl. You're just late. But don't worry, you don't even gotta catch up because we're just getting started, bitch. Um, yeah, no, and that's the thing. But she kept saying, like, oh, the cards, oh, they're showing I'm depressed, it moved to bam, right? But like, I got money. I think so too, Kelly. I think he's been just like saving money. Bitcoin scam is really bad, like a lot of upset people. See, and I keep hearing about this Bitcoin scam too. I heard he came into money and dumped her too. That was the first rumor I heard. I know. I cannot wait. And Susan, I don't know. I don't know if it was in this live stream even. Okay, I really freaking don't. By the way, Terry Lynn, you're a mod. I could only make you a mod because you were commenting, and I knew I would need some just in case, right? So I appreciate you in advance. Same thing with you, Marcy. Thank you, thank you. I know. I've never heard her say that once, and that was a whole hustle while she was pregnant in jail. Like, dude, you be lying, Jessica. And then Tabitha in my comment section brought up a good point because she's saying on her Instagram, one of her captions says something like, like, I'm just a real ass bitch, basically, right? And like, if you think you have anything on me, you're drinking bong water. She thinks that's towards Berner. You guys, this is going to get messy. This is going to be the only quote unquote fun stream. Get Berner's mom on here. Oh my God. If she wasn't such a little sneaky snake though, like I donated money to her just to find out she was phony. You know what I'm saying? If she wasn't such a sneaky snake, I would have her on here. I really would. But like this is gonna be the only time that we like have fun. She is the opposite of real. God, I wish I could highlight comments. When I hit them now, it says show on stage. Maybe I should hit show on stage. Oh, that's how you do it. JK is the opposite of real, bitch. Very that. Messy, messy. Yeah, it's going to get messy. Okay, because I don't know if it was in this live stream or if I seen it on Reddit. Something about he went live, don't know where because I'm following him everywhere and didn't get a notification for fucking nothing. That he went live somewhere and said he only moved because he needed somewhere to go. So he only moved with her to do that, to have some place to go. And he's the one who broke up with her. Yeah, that's like too many buttons to be highlighting comments. Why? And the StreamYard changed that. There's no reason for me to have to hit 2 buttons to just like highlight a comment. I used to be really good at highlighting comments, and now it's not as easy. Not that 2 buttons really make a difference, but they didn't need to do all that, okay? They don't need to do the most. They are not Jessica Kent. So this is going to be like the only... Oh, he's got so much shit on her referral. He's got so much shit on her. She doesn't know what to do with herself. She does not even know how to act. Because she's bitter. Like, dude, just based on that live stream from 2 days ago, she was mad. She's big mad. And we haven't even said the letters OF yet. What happens, right, when your biggest flex in your late 30s, mid to late 30s, is we're not a power couple, right? We're not a power couple. We didn't, come up on this great Bitcoin non-scam and become rich. No, our biggest flex is we're an OF couple. Well, now what do? Like, what happens when you break up and you're an OF couple? Do you split profit because your videos are going to continue to gain monetarily throughout the lifetime of the videos? Are they going to take content off of OF? Is this you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do when you're, when your big flex at 35 plus years old is we're an OF couple? I can still say he don't have a car and he's so broke and he thought he was cool because he joined a prison gang and, we can do these fun skits and we can act like, that we really don't think these things of each other. But no, dude, she thinks he's a loser. Their biggest flex is OF. You have 2 little girls. And your shit's already being leaked. I seen a picture. Balls deep in her throat, honey. And he ain't even touching her kitty cat. Oh, she is real happy about that OF money. And it's funny because somebody like Jessica Kent, whose biggest platform was TikTok, you can't tell me you're even a D-list motherfucking influencer when you can private your biggest platform. Because YouTube, sure, maybe she's hit 1 million subscribers again, right? Because YouTube is doing their job. That is not YouTube's job to push out old fucking content. Balls deep. Balls fucking deep, jelly beans. Okay? Balls deep, bitch. And he wasn't even touching her. He was just like choking her. You know what I'm saying? They were all upside down, 69 and stuff. And it was just like, ew. Like, you just look like a little boy under there. Like, I wasn't into it. Not into it at all. I don't know who pays for it. But, like, really, think about it. Like, you were able to private your TikTok. Not blackmail for money, but just for satisfaction. Oh, God. Can you imagine? No, she just really looks like a little boy. She really looked like a little boy under there. You know? She just, I don't know, just didn't, you know? She just, yeah, just, she didn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And like when I watch porn, I happen to enjoy watching lesbians, you know? And like, I don't know, seeing her just didn't do it for me. That was, yes, a one-way street, baby. She privated her Instagram too. Oh, it's terrible, Chris. I have to send it to you. Oh my gosh, she has boy nipples. Poor thing. See? Hi, Punky. You came in right at the nipple part. No wonder you have that emoji. Thanks for being here. But like, I don't like, what do you do? What do you do when you're in your mid to late 30s and you're a rapper on YouTube who clout chased off of a not even D-list fucking influencer who bought all of her shit? Sorry, guys, if I do that. Hold on, I'm choking. Oh, yeah, if I just cut out like that, please know that I'm just like, I'm coughing. I have to get this stuff out of my fucking lungs. Thank you so much, Cherry Lynn. Thank you. Oh, she was like, oh, I won't click. Right. And just listed all of her charges. Right. Like, and then 2 minutes later, you list all of her charges and know everything that's going on with her. Like, dude, I didn't even know that stuff. Yeah, between coughing and blowing my nose, like, I'm gonna have some issues. She made over 53,000 in her first month. You know, that's a lot of money. But I also want to say that when it comes to OF, any new couple, especially, I did some research. The Dr. Googles, you know me. Any new couple that comes to OF is bound to be talked about in like sensationalized almost, like, oh my god, new meat, right? Like like the same thing as like going to the host roll. You know, if you're that lonely fucking guy on a Friday who goes to the host roll, you know, you're gonna be real happy when you see the new meat. I'm gonna cough. Like the odds are with you when you're a couple that comes to OF, as opposed to just being a woman or just being a man, if that makes sense. Now I have to blow my nose. I'm so sorry, guys. Well, this is kind of a mess, is it not? And they bank more than 100 a month. Yeah, like the couples, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of, I mean, that's a flex, I think, for a 25-year-old couple, right? But like for a 35-year-old couple, and like, dude, you brag about being the #1 rapper in fucking Utah. Dude, Utah's full of fucking Mormons. What Mormons are listening to rap? The top rapper because of that reason. Like, dude, Mormons don't listen to rap. So the whole fucking state don't listen to you. And I think that's what he did. He did exactly what we all said he was going to do and just used her. And like I said, I don't think he's broke. I don't even think he's broke. Right? You're silly, Chris. If he's the best they can find. Exactly. And you know what? I don't believe that he's #1 on OF. I'm glad that you said something again because I did mean to say that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a moment. And I will be going to look on OF. See, okay, so the meth heads of Utah think you're the best rapper. Woo fucking who? Let me make a TikTok. Like, what the fuck, dude? Let me blow my nose. The fucking Mormons and meth heads love me. Come on, man. Fucking Mormons are listening to your stupid rap music. His music, hold on, I need 2 hands to open this window. His music. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, it really takes that out of me to open that motherfucking window in this kitchen. It is really just not that serious. My goodness. Her one video said Berner makes more than she does. What, on OnlyFans? He's been on there a long time, though. People did try to warn her in her live streams. Yes, he did. He is not the top 1%. I want to see proof. Where are the fucking receipts? I want to see cold hard facts. Okay, which one do you like, though, Amanda? Oh, I'm so pissed I can't share the screen because I'm on the phone. I should have went to Walmart. I just didn't have the time. I should have went to Walmart to get the box that I needed for the cord. And then I could have shared the screen on the tablet I have. I think so too, Punky. And that's the thing too. You have men and women looking at him. And he's not the top 1% of anything. Show the proof. I want proof. I want proof of that top 1%. There is nothing fucking special about Berner 420. Dude, I'm watching Adam 22 fuck any bitch in the street before I watch Berner and Jessica Kent. Like, get out of here, dude. Adam 22 is fine as fuck. And I still don't want to go on his OnlyFans and pay to watch him fuck a bitch. Like, come on, dude. The top 1% Berner. #1 rapper in Utah. Peep, peep. Peep, peep. The one he made the music video for with the flamethrower. Oh my god, I don't even know anything about that. Oh god, I have to go look for it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Punky, you are too funny. I'm so glad you're here. Exactly, that's the thing, right, though, Amanda? Like, Adam 22 is fine as fuck, but he's still, like, ugh. So, like, I don't want to go watch him and pay for his motherfucking OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck I'm gonna go watch Berner? And damn, Jessica, no. Who is paying for that? That is pure luck. That is a couple thing that, like, OF is, you know what I'm saying? No, Adam 22 is not. No. So many people say they are the top, not all of them can be telling the truth. Exactly. Dude, I'm sorry, but you gotta be fine as fuck. You gotta have a big old dumbass dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dude, OF is OF. Think about the things that are necessary to be the top 1% of something like that. And dude, he was balls deep. It fit in her throat. Makes you wonder, Jenny. It makes you wonder. And I the same way that I was concerned about her joining a gang at 35 with 2 children, I am concerned for anybody who is an at-home mother, right, working off of social media and doing things like OF as a couple. Hold on. Okay, so Dr. Google says, what does the top 1% of OnlyFans models make? To be in the top 1% of OF creators, you need to be earning at least 6,000. And you know what? To earn 6,000, that could be how many OF creators? If she said she earned 56 grand, that's a down payment for a house. Hi, Summer. That's, you know what I'm saying? A down payment for a home easily. And then some. How easy is it for people to make 6,000 a month on there, be the top 1%? That can't even be like a thing. Hi, Heather. Hi. Yeah, and see, that doesn't even seem like a lot. And how many that you can't, yeah, to be in the top one, no, yeah. I'm sure Google's correct. My thing is like, yeah, dude, you're not shit. You're not a good rapper. You're not a good social media influencer. Like you don't do skits good. You know what I'm saying? I will say Jessica Kent has a sense of humor that I happen to really enjoy. If she would be a comedian, right? Like stick to comedy, she wouldn't even have to be herself. Nobody would have to worry about if she's lying about her life story, right? And her transparency and her fakeness, right? Because she would just be doing comedy. But it's like, bitch, find your, you know what I'm saying? Find your shit, because like you're losing your platforms. And unfortunately, buying subscribers, which is what she's doing, is not going to do anything but look a certain way on the outside. It's not going to get you more views to your fucking videos. People who buy something to look a certain way, it's stupid, because it does nothing for your channel. It literally does nothing. And I'm sure in many cases it hurts your channel if fucking YouTube finds out about it. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Welcome to the fun. If they do private request, oh, you know what? There you go. So that means most people make nothing. I was thinking that too, Tabitha. I was thinking that too. I just don't feel like that's a lot of money to be in the top 1% of anything. Like, that's not a lot of money a month, guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, I mean, I know it's a lot, but like, it's not a lot. To make it in the top 1% of something? No. There are so many people on OF. And that's just it. Like, eventually they're not going to be the new it couple. Okay, girl, getting them dinner dishes done. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be the new it couple forever, because that's all they are right at this moment. You know, all the guys who drooled over Jessica Kent for, you know, all these years, right, of her being on YouTube, went and paid for her OF, you know. I think probably a lot of Berner's fans probably wanted to see him with another woman, right? It's not a lot for what you have to do. That's actually a really good point, Miss Tabitha, because I didn't even think of it like that. I got more bars at Peep Show. Referral coming through. And deleted when they broke up. Ooh, I heard all their shit was separated and deleted when they broke up. Because that's the thing, baby. I'm telling you right now. Let me and my man start an OF. Oh, baby, when we divorce, the content's coming. You're not going to continue making money off of my fucking pussy. You got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. It don't matter where. I hope that that's what she did, because otherwise he really, really used her. Because that's what I'm saying, you guys. Think about it. Like, she's a prison talker person, right? Who goes to prison more than anybody? Men. Men are watching her all these years talk about prison and being with women and fucking Tampax and God knows snacks and whatever other bullshit she talked about. I don't know. I didn't watch her content. I don't know shit about it. But anyway, you know, they wanted to see her naked. And honey, I am a girl's girl. And like I said, I'm the first one to admit, when I indulge in porn, I happen to enjoy lesbians. Not sure why, because I'm not a lesbian and I don't like girls, but I do. I really enjoy lesbians when I watch porn. I'm not paying for Jessica. I don't need to see Jessica, and I am a girl's girl. I appreciate women's bodies for what they are. It really just does nothing for me. I just was not impressed by, I guess, the kind of pictures, I guess, that they're posting up on there. Oh, you know what, Marcy? That's a thing, too. You know what? Motherfuckers will pay to do that, too. They really will. Because I don't know what happens on OF. I don't know what kind of communicating you can do, right? Like, I don't know if you can leave messages. I don't know if you can, you know what I'm saying? And not to mention, dude, like, it's not flattering. That's the bottom line. Rochelle, thank you. It's just not flattering. It's not cute. Oh, it is so comical how impressed she is with herself. But the problem is, the same way that all of her success, you know, made it on YouTube and TikTok, it was taken away because she was a fraud. Okay, you don't get to come onto these platforms and become an influencer and tell stories about your life and not be honest. Okay, you can come on here and tell stories that you make up and tell people that you're making them up. You know what? When I was in prison, I was thinking this and this could have happened, and oh my gosh, and I imagined this and whoop-de-bam and all the things. But no, you don't get to do that, and she's going to lose OF because she's not going to be the new it girl anymore, or they're going to stop hate watching altogether too. Because she made sure in her live stream, which again to me was nothing but a show to Berner, that she's fine, right? That's it, to show him I'm in Vegas, I'm fine. And I'm reading these tarot cards and they're telling me I'm going to be straight financially. She probably wants him back. She probably wants to remind him that she's financially secure because that's what keeps him around. She never shows her kitty. She always has her hand over it. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. What is the point of it then? Yeah, like, what is she going to do by herself? You guys, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm really not. She's not a sexy woman. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're not sexy, you know, either you're sexy or you're not. If you're not sexy to be on a site like OF, you kind of need a partner. So are we just going to watch her go to the next partner? Or is she going to try this OF thing by herself and get real pissed off? She might start the girl on girl. You never know. Feet pics, I hear, are a big request. Feet pics, yes, that's true. I mean, so awkward. It really is. But just like, what are you gonna, like, dude, you guys. I would go on OF and do beef sandwich. That's why she covers it. Chris, you are so naughty, but I love that you just say what the fuck is on your mind. Like, we shouldn't talk like that, but that's so funny to me. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, no, I would totally do OF and do feet pics. I totally would. Someone go watch and tell us about it, right? Yeah, I do feet pics too. I just have little chubby feet, so like I don't even feel like I have cute feet. I just don't think I have pretty feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Referral for $6,000 a month. I'll post my fucking feet too. Okay. See, oh my God, you're a 3.5 and kids. Jesus Christ, Amanda, you could fucking get the like when the hand-me-downs, you can get the hand-me-downs from your children's. Girl, them are some little feet. Meat curtains. Oh, that is so funny. But I feel like if you're going to go on something like OF, why you ain't showing all the goodies? You know what I'm saying? I guess, like, you can choose, right? Like, you ain't got to show. I have cute-ass feet. See, I love that for you. Jerk your jerk to my feet pics all day long, girl. Yes. Tabitha, say it. Say it and mean it. But, like, she can't be sexy. Yeah, 5 is so little. My aunt's a 6, and her feet are little. I'm like a 7.5. That's what you're going for, though. Exactly. You see, you wear your kids' shoes all the time. I'm telling you, because I know you got the kiddos, right? So I'm like, yeah, you just fucking wear their hand-me-downs. At least you ain't got to fucking worry about when they grow out of them. You'll just wear them. Then they don't go to waste. We know how fast kids grow, right? But it's just, I don't know, you guys. I think this whole thing is like a really bad 2025 YouTube reality TV show, like hosted by somebody like Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? And they're like the couple that we watch. They've given nothing as influencers except for maybe, some news about some people getting locked up when they got locked up. They talked about some prison snacks, some prison foods, and all things like that. They told a lot of lies about their time in prison, each of them. And they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. Neither. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to burp. Excuse me. Neither of them are doing anything. Oh my God, what did Chris do? I missed it. I can't, Chris. You're cut off now. No more roast beef sandwiches. You're going to make me. Yeah, that part. Right, exactly. Cut it out, Chris. No more roast beef sandwiches. I wonder if that is why she hides it, though. See, like, if you don't even like your kitty cat, what are you doing on OF? I used to have a pretty pussy, honey. I really did. And, once I turned probably 35, 40, it just isn't pretty anymore, My morning started with a vibrator. Chris, I fucking love you, dude. I swear to God, I do. I do. You're so fucking crazy, and I love it. Oh my God, $200 for used underwear? Like now? Like she'll actually sell her used panties? Yeah. But like, dude, ultimately, we're not talking about like some power couple. We're talking about really somebody who blew up off of a bunch of lies. And when she got called out on it by a bunch of people on the internet, she went on a year-long rampage of, trying to take everybody down. trying to cancel everybody. She just said in her live stream 2 days ago how she's striking somebody. Who's fucking talking about you? Who is talking about Jessica Kent? Because I looked and I can't find it. Who is talking about Jessica Kent in 2025 except for me right now? To understand Chris's reference as vibrator, it was hilarious. Oh my God, I didn't know Chicago went live. I was up too. I wish I would have known. Oh God, you're too funny. But it's like she's canceling herself. Smear Champagne 24. Yeah, I don't know, man. Since last fall, since Minnie shut it up, yeah. I haven't heard nothing about her either, and then they're over there getting proposals at Jelly Roll concerts. They're fucking idols, and like your whole brand is based off of you being a crybaby bitch because you were called out for being a liar. Tracy Noel found it in her spirit one day and said, I should really pull this chick's FOIA because I don't believe this bitch. And there's nothing worse than a lying ass YouTuber when they're trying to portray themselves as someone who's talking about their lives. I don't understand how, because see, I talk about my life. I get it. I know how it goes. And I can't lie about my life. Nobody can. You can't do that to people. Oh, Tracy did amazing. Tracy is the one who ended Jessica Kent. I mean, Jessica Kent took herself down, let's be for real, because she self-sabotaged to death. Because she's so fucking booty hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I will have to go watch it. I definitely will, Chris. But it's just like you can't just keep jumping platform to platform and think you're gonna, just keep succeeding. I know you're on a platform like OF and they don't give a shit, if you lied about your prison stories or not. But everywhere else, you're fucked. Oh my God, you had a warrant for 11 years. You know what, Amanda? She's so full of it. She's so full of shit, dude. And, she was saying that in her live stream too. Like, oh, I hate drama channels because they breed, all these disgusting people. Dude, I've never been associated with disgusting people. There's nobody in here tonight who's a disgusting person who's talking. I mean, we're talking about, some Arby's roast beefs and shit. I mean, that's kind of disgusting, but not like in that way, not in a pig way. I know, I want to know about it too now. Yeah, like only he can. Yeah. I will tell you, it will be something that I will relish in. I think that's the right word. I didn't go to college, but I will relish if Berner decides that he's gonna just, like, I don't know, just tell all her business. You just never know, because you never know what she's gonna say about him, because all he has to do is piss her off. She's the one that's gonna go off the deep end. Disgusting treat pics. You know what I'm saying? All he has to do is piss her off, and she's gonna show her ass like she always does. She's gonna accuse him of something crazy, and he's gonna fucking let it go. He's gonna let it loose. Or this might be the one and only time that I talk about her. But at the end of the day, like, we're still talking about a relationship that we all knew wasn't going to last. And, I think the fact that there was a whole proposal at a, Jelly Roll concert and them looking for sponsors and, talking about wedding planning and all the things. And now they're broken up. Bitch, first of all, you're married. Okay, you're married. Okay, so you can't be doing that. It's definitely going to happen. She can't control herself. That part. It won't be. I agree, Rochelle. I don't think it's going to be because I'm not going to be able to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, all like, oh my God, I have to talk about Jessica Kent. No, I just, don't got much going on and like I can fucking do it. Let's do it, right? Hold on. Thank you guys for bearing with me. It's just so hard getting this stuff out of my chest and it's coming out of my nose too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I'm not coughing and blowing my fucking nose. Chris, you just have to keep your clothes on. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I was focused, so I didn't laugh after that. I meant to laugh. I was just focused. Yeah, Chris can come up here and we could talk about it. I just think there's just a lot. There's a lot of things that could happen here. No, you can come on up, Chris. Just make sure you keep your clothes on. I just really see through her. She is genuinely full of shit in every single way. Like that part. Yeah, the link I dropped it, Chris. Hold on, let me blow my nose.
Clothes are on.
Yeah, let's just keep the clothes on. And let's not say roast beef for the rest of the
No,
night.
we won't. Never,
Yeah.
not again tonight. I don't want to
Right.
ruin Arby's for
Yeah.
the whole world.
Yeah. Right, because Arby's is actually one of my favorite places ever. So yeah, like
It's one of mine too. So like I can't ruin it.
I don't think I'll ever be able to eat one without thinking of Jessica. Damn it. Hi, Brandy.
All right. Low-key shady story on JK that involves me. Before I knew who she was one of the first creators that I ever really watched on YouTube because I found a lot of similarities between certain things with her and my daughter. Well, then I happened to find out my daughter has a very unique name. And Jessica Kent's oldest daughter's name is the same as my daughter's. Spelled exactly the same, everything. My daughter's father is Native American. And in the Cherokee language, Micah means wise little raccoon. So I'm telling her this in one of her live streams. And then do y'all remember when she went and got the raccoon tattooed on her lower leg?
Oh my God, no, no.
Yes, she now, after I told her the meaning of my daughter's name,
You're
she
so funny.
she goes and gets a tattoo on her lower shin of a raccoon like hiding behind like a bamboo tree, some kind of a tree.
Oh, how funny.
So that's my shady JK story. And now, like every now and again, if I see she's live, I'll kind of go in and fuck with her and be like, why won't you acknowledge that you got that raccoon after I told you what my daughter's name meant, which is the same as your daughter's name? Her daughters might not mean the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But why? Do you know it? Because Micah is also from the Bible. I mean, I'm not like, I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but y'all shouldn't be surprised by much of anything I have to say. I am not a Christian. I follow Norse pagan beliefs. So her daughter's name could be the biblical version of Micah. It could mean something in Laotian, her father's side of the family. I was just explaining that my daughter's meant wise little raccoon.
Right.
And I will be damned if that bitch will even acknowledge. If I say one thing about that tattoo, I'm blocked out of alive.
Oh, that is too funny. But Curls just said it best. She's like quite the copycat. And it really doesn't shock me for her to learn something like cool, right? Like about her daughter's name. She maybe thought of the name and whatever. She didn't know that. And then you tell her like, oh, it means wise raccoon. And if she has to run and like tattoo it on her body, that does not fucking shock me. So like, I don't even need
And
to
so
call you
she's
a
probably
liar.
like running around telling everybody, look at my unique, original, blah, 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 blah. And I just think it's so funny because every time, it's not like I run to her lives, but if I happen to see, I'll pop in and I'll F with her just a little bit about, hey, what about that tattoo? How come you got it right after I told you the meaning of my daughter's name?
Yeah.
And there's no way. My daughter is 32 years old.
Right. Grown.
There's
Yeah.
no way that I like bit my daughter's name off of her.
Right. But like you said, in the Cherokee or whatever, like that's what it means. But Michaela and whatever her father's, right? Like it could not mean that. You're right.
Yeah.
But how funny that you say that and then she has to like run and fucking like
No, it's
tattoo
like
that.
a fucking week after I told her.
Oh my God, Chris.
She ran and got that tattoo done. She's got a video on it somewhere.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I
really.
can't tell you how long ago because I'm really not good with like time as far as like I started watching YouTube on such and such a date.
Right.
I know her and Reese were still together.
Right.
And she wasn't screaming anything about abuse or relapse, or he was,
Right. Were you here in the very beginning, Chris? I think you may have come in a little bit late, but did you see? No, you were watching I'm a Liar. So did you see where she was talking about that Jen Cutting girl made her leave the girls with Reese, knowing that Reese had a GUN and wasn't supposed to have one because he had this domestic abuse on his record or whatever. And then goes on and tells us that the girls told her that he left it right there on the thing and whoop-de-bam and whoop-de-bam. Like, dude, come on, girl. And
I'm gonna say this. I have watched a lot of Jen cutting.
Okay. Let's talk about her for a minute. Let's do that. Tell me about Jessica. Tell me about Jen Cutting. Tell me what you know about her.
Jen Cutting and Jessica have known each other since middle school.
Oh, not YouTube friends, but school friends.
No, real life. In fact, they used to do their stuff together. Like, do you remember when Jessica's intro was like her walking through Chicago?
You know what? I've never watched Jessica, so I do not. But that sounds like
at one point, her intro was her walking around through like places in Chicago.
Okay.
Jen Cutting's intro was almost exactly the same. So who copied who?
And you okay, but do you not know because you didn't watch Jessica?
I found Jessica before I found Jen.
Okay, so you don't know
I can't say who.
Sure.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're saying that Jessica runs off of other people's ideas, it's got me wondering if it wasn't originally Jen Cutting's intro.
Well, okay, because you know what that makes me think of, me and Shelly Abbott. I think if I have to compare myself to anybody on this platform, it would be Shelly, right? Because Shelly talks about her life and you know what I'm saying, very much the same way that I do. So if I decided to roll down the hill now, right? Like tomorrow, right?
Now,
like that
all
was
of
my
a sudden,
intro.
Tyra
Right,
takes
all of a
off
sudden,
down the hill at Logan Square.
And exactly. And we already know Shelly is like infamous for rolling down that fucking hill, right? No, like I can't go and roll down the hill. Shelly is also my friend. Shelly and I are in the same fucking niche. Like, why would I do that?
And
you know what I mean?
And basically Jen Cutting put her out there for all of her bullshit, all of her lies. And you know how Jessica gets when somebody tells the truth about it.
So Jen turned on Jessica because I'm sure Jessica became a suck-up ass bitch as she is now. That's what we're gonna assume.
And Jen lost her daughter and
I can have one
clean before Jessica did.
Oh. See, I gotta look into this. This is a rabbit hole for me for sure. I'm so glad you know about this Jen girl. I have to look into that.
She's a really cool chick.
And Jessica said in this live stream, I didn't clip it, but something about how her supporters, aka the internet, didn't allow Jen to come back to YouTube to do her cooking or whatever. And she so appreciates that. And she hasn't felt support like that in so long. And, you know, she never came out and had said nothing and all the things.
We all know, we've seen it with you. We've seen it with Nichole. We've seen it now with Jen Cutting. Anybody who speaks truth on her, they lose their channels.
And you know what? That's just the thing. Because you know what, Chris? I did nothing but speak facts. My opinions were in there, of course, but they were clearly
it didn't matter
nothing
if the facts didn't line up with Jessica Kent's version of the facts.
Right.
Then y'all were all harassing and bullying and you know,
Right. Because,
whatever
Chris,
else.
let's think about it. First of all, I was the only one who was approaching anything Jessica Kent from a gang aspect. Nobody was covering it the way I was covering it. I didn't look for her. I didn't call her, stalk her. I wasn't on the Reddits. I wasn't, doing fucking all these videos and
You were
exposing
just
things.
speaking from a personal knowledge
Absolutely,
perspective.
absolutely. And it was logical and it was factual shit.
No, you and I both know a little too much about gang life,
Yeah,
obviously different types,
yeah.
but organizations are still
I
organizations.
agree with that. I agree with
And
that.
I
I
do
think
not
I can
believe that
relate
she
to
was
any of
ever
those.
involved or in. I think affiliated because of Mr. Nobody,
Yeah, for
yes.
sure, for sure.
But I do not think at all was she.
No, like Chris, I'm telling you for a fact, she was a nobody. She was Mr.
Yeah,
Nobody, Mrs. Nobody. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
tell you
And
this,
that's
she
what
would
I
have been the
talked
one to
about.
take the fall if something bad went
Oh
down.
yeah, with the boys though, like, because there's no girls. You don't get to be 35 and join a gang. It doesn't work like that. Not when you're a girl. If you're a boy,
No,
shame
and
on you. If you're a
especially a
fucking dude, shame
woman
on
with
you. A woman.
2 kids.
And I'm really the last person that could talk because at the age of 35, dude, I was still hanging out with the gang. But you know what? I regret every bit of it, and everything I said was true. And she hated it. It literally tore her soul apart that I had her all figured out because she knew she was nothing. And she knew what she was doing was wrong. She knew the things I was saying were right.
I think she has this delusion of being a small town, a girl from a small, kind of crappy town in New York. And now maybe she got a little famous on YouTube
Yep.
and it blew her head up. And now she damn
Oh, that
thinks she's
Christmas
Bunny
tree.
XO.
Yeah, that part, that part. Oh, that fucking Christmas tree. Jenny, that Christmas tree. I will never forget that Christmas tree. I
Her
remember
Charlie
I was on a
Brown
live
tree.
stream. No, the green and black one, girl. The green and
Oh
black
yeah,
Cobra fucking
yes.
tree, dude.
Yes. I don't
Oh
know
god, the
much about
arm
that
tattoo.
organization, so I shall not
The
speak on it.
arm tattoo, girl. You got a big old snake on your arm, on your fucking what? It's not your forearm. I have tattoos on my forearm. What is that up here by your shoulder? What is that outside part of your arm called?
It's like your bicep.
Bicep. Okay, right. Like so. Like I don't think women should get tattoos there, and that's just my
So
opinion.
like
That's my
in this
opinion.
area, Tyra, is that what you're talking about?
Yes, but see, like you have a rose, right? Like she has a big old
Mine's
snake on
not
her
a
fucking
rose,
arm.
honey. Mine's all Jack Skellington.
Oh, well, it's still cool looking. I just don't think women should have tattoos there, and I've just always felt like that. I would
When
never
I
get a tattoo there, but I think they're beautiful. I love all tattoos, right? Like all the things. But like
and I have
now, girl, you have
these.
a big old snake. Like I'd be so pissed off, bro. I would
I
be
got a
so
big
pissed
old bat right there.
Oh, that's cute. See, them are cute though. See, I like them on you.
He's
I just I
Balthazar. His
couldn't do
name
it.
is Balthazar.
Yeah, like I just wouldn't do it. Yeah, see, right, Rochelle? Like, no.
I
I mean,
think
I guess
you're
it's
either a
better than
tattoo
having
person or
someone's
you're not a
name.
tattoo person, and that's
Oh my
okay.
God, Marcy, it better not say Diamond Girl. Please, for the love of baby Jesus, please. No, no, Marcy. Marcy.
Does she have a tattoo that says Diamond Girl?
I really hope not. I
I'm
really,
gonna
really hope
throw up
not.
in my mouth.
I really fucking hope not. Hi, Nina, you're back.
The only thing diamond she has is a fake
So
butt
cute,
plug with pubic
Susan.
zirconia on the end of it.
And you know and that's something too that I think I should address because like I hate to lose, I hate to lose, but ultimately Jessica won because all of my content on her, all of that really truthful, factual, logical thinking, my personal opinions from personal experience, all of it's off of the internet. No one will ever see that unless YouTube gives me my channel back the way they did Nichole.
But you know what, Tyra? Who's winning the long game right now?
No, and I get that, and I do understand that, but it does suck to me because
No,
I
it
was
would
proud
have
that
me feeling the same way you did if her and her big ass channel, like you said, how are you bothering anybody?
with my little 3,000 views, like, come on.
Well, you fixing to blow the roof off this channel, so.
I can't wait, and I'm going to, I
Oh,
have
I
big
know you are.
plans. I have big plans. And like I'm not even ready to share about them because they're so like blueprint.
Don't share. Don't put
Yeah,
yourself
no,
out there like that. Don't.
yeah,
Not that
I'm not gonna
anybody
do it
in the
until I'm like
chat,
ready to
but
do it.
you know those pigs that hang out in barns and rafters.
Yep, yep.
They don't need any ideas.
You know what, Curls? She didn't get my TikTok down, but literally every TikTok I've ever made of Jessica Kent has been removed because of guideline strikes. I don't have, and I'm not saying I made a lot, maybe 10, so not a lot, right? But every fucking Jessica Kent has been taken down. Yeah, she didn't get my TikTok taken down, thank goodness, because like I wouldn't even have gone back on there. But yeah, like it's just like you won because now
Very
people
face.
don't have to know that you joined a gang at 35 years old and they didn't have to hear
Very
what I
face.
had to
I
say
have
about it.
something for you.
Oh, there you go.
Did you get that?
They do abuse copyright all the fucking time. All the time. Yeah, Curls. Not a single one made it. And I would do them on totally different days, different weeks even. It didn't even matter. Just
No,
anything
they
that
were
went up of
vicious
hers.
coming after you, Tyra.
You know what, Brandy? I'm glad you asked. I will ask again because I think there's probably some new people in chat. Jason is busy tonight. I reached out to him and asked him if he wanted to come on and, gossip with me about this breakup. And he's busy. I gave him last minute. It's Friday night, right? Like he's cool and has a life and shit. So if you guys want him to, he will set up a time and come on the show and we'll do a live stream, in the next few days or whatever. Okay. Oh, you would love
We
to
would
see
love
Jason
to
and
see
Berner
Mr.
become
Nobody
friends.
again.
Dude, no way. Dude, no way would Jason ever. Dude, Jason would never befriend Berner. Not on his worst day. No, I know
Too
Jason
much
enough to
water
know,
under
like,
that
that
bridge. He's
bone
gonna
in
catch
his
a
body,
gorilla
like,
hand
no,
when he
when he
goes
don't
near
fuck with you,
Jason.
dude, he don't fuck with you. Yeah, okay, so yeah, as long as you guys are down for Jason, if it's not going to be an interview, I don't know why I almost said interview, but Jason just coming on and shooting the shit. I'm sure everyone would want to know what's going on with him too, so.
And anybody who doesn't know Jason, please don't judge him by how quickly that he talks and his soap operas.
Soap operas, yes. He did say that, didn't he? That's so funny. When boys say like women's things and they say it funny like that, it's so funny to me.
And I'll be in a bit. Sorry, I
Hold
was
on, I
kissing my
gotta
hubby
blow my
goodnight.
nose.
Well, I have some answers about my health.
Okay, let's hear it. And then we're gonna wrap it up anyway. So yeah, let's end it on
I
a good
have
note. Let's
what
hear what's
is
going on.
called, I'm basically eaten up with ulcers all in my esophagus.
Oh my goodness.
I have what is called silent reflux.
Wow.
And what has happened is, you know, the valve at your stomach that allows your food to go, that opens up to allow your food and water to go through.
Uh-huh.
I have a hernia. Well, my doctor suspects that I have a hernia in that
Oh
flap,
no.
and that my stomach is coming up into my esophagus.
Oh no. At least there's an answer though. That's like all that fucking matters.
So we have to get
Harry
blood
Lynn is
levels
asking you
up.
a question. Is it the pyloric valve?
Yes.
Okay, so she knows what it is. Well, good. I'm glad they know what's going on, and hopefully they can fix it and get all that
Well,
taken
it'll
care
be
of.
surgery that'll fix it, and we'll know 100% for sure on Tuesday. I have to go do a barium X-ray on Tuesday. The same
Oh,
day I
okay.
get my iron infusion. So that's the only way to fix the hernia is surgery. So
Well, that's better than infusions every day and shit. Get that shit fucking taken care of,
well,
and
you
then you'll be good to
know,
go.
the symptoms and the way that everything was going, I really thought that I had some kind of like gastric cancer.
Sure.
I mean, I'm a small girl anyway, but the amount of weight I've lost, like I weigh 120 pounds soaking wet right now.
Wow.
And Tyra, can I tell you the truth about something honestly?
Sure.
If
I'm
I'd
sorry.
have known how fucking sick I was when I started running my pie hole at you, I would have never done it.
Right.
Because, you know, just weeks after that incident, my mom, you know, is passing. A week after that, I'm put in the hospital for a hemoglobin of a 3.
You know,
My,
I believe that toxicity, especially on the internet, because we've all experienced it. Okay, a lot of us in this chat, even. I believe it will eventually not just make us mentally sick, it will physically make us sick.
well, I
Because,
have
dude,
4
we,
ulcers and I had
right,
4 major traumas.
toxic ass shit. Because we
My
were
dad
involved in
died.
toxic ass shit.
My 4 traumas. My dad died. My daughter was kidnapped and sex trafficked and had to shoot a man and kill him and spend 3 years in Lowell State Prison here in Florida because she was a convicted felon with a gun.
Wow.
And she did 3 years to the door. We're not talking like 27 days. Let's stretch it out and try to pretend it was 5.5 years.
Right.
You know, we're talking county jail till she went to court and then prison for 3 years. So locked up for almost 4 years.
Referral, I have no desire to ever speak to Mindy again. I think she's a fucking weirdo, okay? But I would give anything to do a live stream one day in my life where I am reacting to Mindy and Berner sitting there shitting on Jessica fucking Kent, okay? I will be happy to fucking react to that one. Yeah, no. And I think that's just what it is. And I hope that like a lot of people who who do still follow Jessica. Hopefully they'll watch the replay, right? Like maybe they don't want to give me the views and, you know, all the things. I mean, I had quite the breakup with that community with, you know, everything that happened, like, I guess with Mindy, I guess would be the
I know,
breakup. Right?
Tara, they're freaking old haggerty roosters sitting on the rafters in the barn while we're all talking. Trust and believe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like someone has it live on their fucking like on their what is that called? Oh god, I can't even think of it because I don't ever use it. What is that thing where you call in and there's all your faces on the screen? And you can watch
StreamYard,
it. No, not StreamYard. Like not a streaming app. It's like where you have meetings.
Zoom.
Zoom. God dang it. Thank you, Terry Lynn. Zoom, yes. So they're all on a Zoom somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Or they think like they don't want to, you know, comment because I might say something. I just don't care
Oh no,
anymore
they
about
don't want
any of
us to
it, you
know.
know.
They don't want you or anybody else to know they're there. They're just sitting there. So unless they comment, nobody's gonna know.
You know, speaking of comments, in the comments, if you are part of the replay gang, let me know. If you're wanting to see Jason, let me know in the comments because obviously you're not here to give me your
I don't want
input.
to. I don't want to take your live over. Do you want me to jump down?
No, I'm actually going to end it. I think we've kind of talked about everything that I can think to talk about.
Well, I just want to give everybody
Kisses
and
back
you,
at
my fairy
you.
face friend.
Fairy face. I love it. I love
No,
it.
I love it. I said it in somebody's Chicago's live. I'm like, oh my God, Tara's face looks like a fairy. She
Yeah.
has a fairy face.
I think it was Terry Lynn's that you said it to.
And
Yes,
she was
please hit
talking
the
about
like
how your face
button.
is heart shaped. And I said,
Yep,
she
yeah.
looks just like a little fairy to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said too. But yeah, I'm gonna get up off of here, and you know, who knows? We might have a part two. I appreciate you guys being here. I had the best time hanging out with you guys. I haven't streamed in 6 months, and I can't wait to start streaming again because I'm certainly going to. The adrenaline that I've had for the last 24 hours just since finding it out. Shout out to you, girlfriend. I won't say your name, but you know, one of my girls hit me up and they're like, man, bitch, they broke up. And I'm like, oh my God, there's something to fucking do. So it gave me something to do. It's our first live in
Well,
2025.
thanks,
And
girlfriend, whoever you are, because we're glad to
yes,
be here live
yes,
with
thanks,
Tara.
girlfriend. Yes. Chris, thank you for coming up. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. We're all glad you're feeling better and that you at least know what's going on. Everything will be good.
I'm not
Chili
going to
beans,
say
you're
I'm
always looking
feeling better, but I'm happier because I know some
happier. Right.
answers.
And that's exactly what I meant, happier, because you're right. Feeling better isn't the right word. But yeah, we're all happy to hear
I mean, I've
that.
only had one iron infusion so far. I'm scheduled for 10, so we'll talk
Oh
then.
God. Yeah, yeah, no, and we'll catch up. I'm gonna be doing a kickback stream. I just don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Sunday. So I'll schedule it as soon as I know what's going on because I have, you know, a whole boyfriend that like I have to attend to as well. So whenever
Oh,
he's out of my
and you know
hair,
what,
I'm just gonna start
Tara?
going live. You know what I mean?
If that man makes you happy, no relationship is perfect. I've been with mine for 25 years. There have been ups and there have been downs.
I feel like I've been with my man for 25 years. I feel like that's such an
And
accomplishment.
I just want you to know that I'm proud of you for the growth that you've made in actually staying and wanting to try to work through things and make your
Oh my God,
relationship
thank
with him stronger
you.
and better.
Thank you for saying that. Because I really battle with myself sometimes, but I do feel like I'm supposed to work it out. Yeah.
No, and just know that all of us see it, but I want to let you know I see you.
I appreciate you, Chris. I really do. I really do.
And
Thank you so much for coming up here with me. It's
I
been
just
so
had to
much
tell the
fun with all of
raccoon
you.
story.
Huh?
I just had to get that raccoon
Oh
story
yeah,
out to
and
somebody.
only Jessica Kent would run and get a tattoo of a raccoon. That's such a Jessica Kent thing to do. It just really is. Like normally I'd
And
be like, oh God, you're such a liar. But like, yeah, it's so her.
that's on Odin. I have no. What reason would I have? Tyra, I don't have a channel. I don't have nothing to gain. I don't have nothing to lose. What did that need to be made up for? No, it's the dead level truth.
Carrie Lynn, can you please drop your channel link? That way referral can find you too. And then she can make sure that we're there. Yeah, and I will get with you, Terry Lynn, when I get with Jason, just to make sure we don't overlap, because I don't want us to overlap. I think what you and Curls are going to be talking about is something that I want to be there to, Thank you, Miss Curls. I appreciate it.
Yes, I'm excited for Terry's live with Curls.
Yeah,
I just don't want to wake up
I'm
again like me and
interested.
Curls did this morning.
Oh God, were you guys crazy in Chicago's?
There were vibrators, Tyra.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it.
And listen, the vibrator gave Chicago a headache.
Oh my God, you guys, you are so funny. Yep,
I gave her a
both
headache.
of you guys have worked. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go watch Chicago's replay too.
It's
because
not a really long live either, so yeah, it's hilarious.
I'll go check it out. I need to make sure that my notifications are on for her, because I should have been notified. So I'm a little
And
pissed.
I even said you can ask Curls. I said, oh my God, if B was here, she would be roasting you. And as soon as I said that, B got into the live and was like, what the hell did I walk into?
Oh my God, BB. Oh yeah, Beebs will tell you too. That's so funny.
It
I
was
adore your guys'
great. Well, no, I
faces.
was telling her, like, she was doing her eyebrows the other day, and B was busting on her so bad about her eyebrows. And it's so hilarious to know that, like, this really can be a community.
Oh yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
we are just women supporting women, and like, okay, your shit looks jacked up today. What's going on with you?
And we could talk about vibrators and roast beef. Like, who cares, right? We're all fucking grown.
But not all the time. I'd rather talk about vibrators than roast beef.
For sure. Vibrators.
I think this is the last time roast beef needs to be mentioned, because, well, maybe when we stream with Jason. Maybe when we stream with Jason, because I do want to ask him desperately if that's what it looks like.
You know what? Just for you, I'm literally going to let you come up and ask him directly.
Like, I just have to know.
Yeah.
And I want to know if she serves Arby's sauce or horsey sauce on the side.
I hate you, Chris. I really hate you with every soul in my body. I love it. I know
you do, and
that was exactly how we are going to end this stream, because after tonight we are not talking about it unless Jason comes and then Chris wants to ask. That'll be the last time. I'm going to make a funny hashtag out of it before I go to sleep. And I adore all your guys' faces. Chris, thank you again for coming up here.
Arby's has the meats.
Arby's has the meats. And I will always think of Jessica Kent when I get down with my Arby's. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.